They say curiosity is harmless, but sometimes it pulls you into places where you were never meant to go. Eleanor, a 22-year-old student, walked home after her late-night library shift. The streets were nearly deserted, a fog rolling in from the river. Streetlights flickered, casting jagged shadows on the pavement. She clutched her jacket tighter. Her phone battery had died hours ago. It was just her, the echo of her footsteps. And then, a faint sound, a melody, soft, fragile, like a lullaby. The tune led her to an abandoned corner of town, a toy shop she vaguely remembered from childhood. Its windows were cracked, shelves inside layered with dust. A sign above the door barely hung by its nails. Holloway's Toy Emporium. But inside, she swore she heard it. A music box. The notes floated through the cracked glass, hypnotic, and at the center, illuminated by a sliver of moonlight, hung a single marionette. Its wooden body dangled from old strings. Its painted smile was too wide, too fresh for a toy untouched in years. As Eleanor leaned closer to the glass, the puppet's head twitched. Its jaw creaked open. The music stopped. "You came back," the puppet said in a childlike voice. Eleanor stumbled, whispering to herself, "It's just my imagination." But the puppet tilted its head again, the movement deliberate. "Don't leave me. Stay," the puppet pleaded. She turned to run, but the door behind her creaked open on its own. The music swelled again. Against all reason, Eleanor stepped inside. The air reeked of mold and old varnish. Broken dolls, cracked porcelain faces, and dust-covered teddy bears lined the shelves. The music box sat on the counter, its key winding by itself. Then she noticed them. Not just one puppet, dozens, hanging from the ceiling, their glass eyes glinting in the dark, their wooden jaws hanging open. The music stopped again, and all at once their heads jerked toward her. "Play with us, stay with us, forever," the puppets said in sinister tones. The strings, holding the marionettes, snapped one by one, but instead of collapsing, they began to move. Legs clicking across the floor, arms twitching unnaturally. Eleanor backed into the counter, shaking, whispering, "This isn't real. This isn't real." The marionette from the window stepped forward, its painted grin inches from her face. It whispered again, soft and sweet. "We remember you. You were here before. Do you remember us?" Her eyes darted to the back of the shop, where a wall of faded newspaper clippings hung. Headlines screamed, "Children missing near Holloway's toy shop." "Toy maker's disappearance remains unsolved." "Last seen, Eleanor Holloway, age 7. Her heart froze. The name, her name. Hands trembling, she stepped closer, reading the faded ink. "The toy maker's daughter vanished inside the shop, never found. You were ours, and you came back," the puppet said possessively. The music box began playing again, this time slower, haunting. One by one, the puppets circled her, strings wrapping around her wrists, ankles, throat. She screamed, pulling against them, but the strings were impossibly strong. The last thing she saw before darkness closed in was the puppet's painted smile, inches from her face. Its wooden jaw opened wide, and her scream was swallowed by the sound of the song. The next morning, passers-by noticed something strange in the shop window. A new puppet. A young woman with familiar brown eyes, frozen mid-scream. The music box played faintly behind the glass, and if you listened closely, you could swear you heard her voice, whispering through wooden teeth. "Don't come inside," the puppet seemed to warn. So if you ever hear a music box at night, resist the urge to follow it. Because the puppets, they don't just want to play. They want you to join their song forever.